Someone asked me if I would let them know what I eat in a day. Well, what I'm doing is intermittent fasting and keto. Basically, that's what I'm doing. So, let's see. I didn't eat anything last night after 7. This morning I got up at 6:30. Right now it's 9 o'clock. 9 a.m. I'm in the parking lot of a restaurant meeting some ladies for breakfast. But I haven't eaten anything. And when I go in there, I know already what I'm going to eat. I'm going to have 2 scrambled eggs, and I always say burnt bacon. I like it real crisp. So that's what I'm going to have. And I'll let you know what I eat later on. Oh, I'll have coffee and cream and lemon water. I always say that. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm home now and went out and watered the plants in the front and the back. What have I eaten? When I went to the restaurant, I had 2 scrambled eggs, 4 slices of, I call them burnt bacon, very crisp bacon, 2 cups of coffee with cream, and some lemon water with a packet of Splenda. Then I came home, and around 12 o'clock, or maybe a little before that, I had a squirt of keto whipped cream. Nobody else? You guys see the mess in my kitchen now, right? Nobody else in the house has it, but I met myself. I've been painting, so I got a mess back there. Ready Whip, maybe a Ready Whip. 0 sugar, and it says keto on the bottom of it. And just go, when I get a sweet tooth. You want to know what I ate? That's what it is. All right, then at 12 noon, I had a little bit of munchies, macadamia nuts. I think maybe just a couple big ones, popped them in my mouth. So far, that's what I've eaten. All right, it's 1:46, and Mr. Bill said that he was hungry, but I see that he went in there and got something for himself that I wouldn't eat. But in the refrigerator, I found the roasted chicken we had bought at Costco yesterday, and the Camelata olives. Put a few of those in there, and some cheddar cheese. Sounds good to me. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I just ate, but I have a sweet tooth. So what I do about that is put in a little bit of cream cheese and some powdered, those little packets of stevia, mixed it up. That's my dessert. I did have another cup of coffee somewhere in between there. And at 4:30, I had 2 more macadamia nuts and some hot tea with stevia. I said Splenda before. I never used Splenda. I don't know where that came from. Always stevia because it's natural. And then for dinner, we had went to Costco and they had frozen salmon patties. Well, I had one of those and I fried it in a skillet with avocado oil. And to top it, I took a half avocado, ripe avocado, and smashed it up with, actually it was steak seasoning that I use in my avocado, which is salt and pepper and some garlic. And that was about 6 p.m. Smashed that all up and put it on top of the salmon patty, and that's what I had for dinner. And then at 6:30, I had a few blueberries, just a few. And then that was it. After 7, I never touched a thing. So I'm not saying it's perfect what I ate, but to tell you the truth, what really gets the weight off of you, I think, the day I was really starting to lose is because I actually had steak. No, no keto bread or anything like that. And it was, I think it was steak and eggs. Boy, if you just have that, it really knocks the weight off you if you want to do it fast. So that's what I ate in one day. I'm not saying that's how to eat. That's what I ate. So I'm doing good. My weight actually, it's just been at a standstill, and then it was dark to drop, and then it come up a tiny bit. So, but I'm maintaining so far, but I still want to lose. Oh, hope it works for you guys and helps you. Give me some ideas on what you're doing. Hello, friends and family. I hope all of you are doing well. I thought I'd just chit chat and tell you a little bit about what's going on in my life, and I'll try to do it quickly so I won't bore you. But remember we were talking about the heat ducts under the house? Well, we finally bit the bullet and decided to get it done. And the reason is because it would cost so much to get it patched. Well, okay, I could deal with that, but some of the heating ducts under there, they're big around. They have it looks like plaster on them where they've been patched up before. So that looks bad. Then I began looking up how long they last, the heating ducts under the house, and it's, in my particular area, it's 10 to 15 years at the most. They're 25 years old because I'm sure it's the original heating ducts. So we're thinking, oh my goodness, what if we ever sold and we're actually losing air and picking up air from under the house, which is dirty. In the winter, you're picking up that cold air. In the summer, the hot air. And then if we ever sell, it's going to come back on us. Like they're going to ask, how old is your heating ducts? They may never ask, but if they have an inspector, they'll ask. So we bit the bullet. They wanted $8,500 some dollars. We got them down to the $8,000. And it's actually not even quite over with yet, because it was one day they came out and they have to decide what all materials they need, look over the whole job. The next day, it was all day long. They came out here early, just tearing all these pipes out. I'll have a photo of that. I'll insert it on here. Then the following day, installing. The next day, still installing. And they came in and put all new vents in. Then after that, an inspector came out, a young inspector. And he went out and looked at it, and there was a couple things that he thought needed to be fixed. So he made a report on that. And so today they're coming out and they're going to fix whatever needs to be fixed under there that they didn't like, the inspector. So it's done. So pretty soon we're going to have a new house, it seems like. So actually when you buy a house that's 20-some years old, I mean, she did have all new windows put in here, and there's a lot of things that are new, they're taken care of, but you have things that start going. Oh, that's that part. I'll tell you some more. Well, I'm leaving the house and going for a walk with my dog. And we stop on the sides of the road. It's Millie's pit spots where she can stop. There are empty lots. There are a few of them. They're getting sold off little by little. As you can see, we are on a mountain, so rocks all along here. Well, that's not even a rock, to be honest. It's the top of a mountain in this ditch area here. all the way down. Peaceful sound, isn't it? It's a nice inviting porch, isn't it? These wild chassis are growing up all over. Boys like those. This is what I was talking about. And this is just all. Some of these they've picked up from around here, the stones, and put them in. And those little Shastas will just grow up everywhere. That is a spec house, meaning it was built to sell. It might be sold already, I'm not sure. This house here is up for sale. It was an older lady, I think she was in her 90s, passed away. It may need updating, not sure. This is another empty lot. There's a house next door to it. Seems kind of nice and level. Good drainage. A lot of the water here just drains off the golf course. You can see through the woods this golf course. We never have any flooding problems, which is good. Across the street there's another empty lot, which is on the golf course. That one's a nice one. I'm not sure if it's up for sale or not. I don't see a sign. It may go with her house, the lady who passed away. And there's another lot over here. This is another empty lot. This is on a corner. See that white area? That's rock. There's some nice trees on it. I like that house, it's cute. I like that garage door. Nice landscaping. Back to the empty lot. The air smells really good here. Very fresh. This house has a nice big porch, doesn't it? Nice area to sit up with your friends and talk. Sorry if I'm a little jerky, because Millie's pulling on my right arm. Come on, then. nice little area to sit out. This is another empty lot. There's a house next door. Yeah, could be theirs and they don't want to sell. I don't see a for sale sign up. There's some more wild Shasta daisies. I've reached, whoop, I'm taking a picture of myself with no makeup. She's jerking me again. This house, I think, recently sold. It's on the golf course too. Another lady before put a lot of flowers out here. Landscaping. I don't know if she's removed some or is going to keep it. This was the tree. I wasn't sure what it was, but I'll insert a picture of it when it was in bloom. It was so beautiful. Thought you might, I'm at the top of the hill. I'd like to see this beautiful bush. And do you know the name of it? It almost looks like a dogwood bloom. But I don't know if it's a large bush or it's a tree. I've reached the top of the hill. You can see way out there above the trees, you can see mountains. And there's a golf cart trail going behind these houses. I've reached the top of at least where I'm going. So we're going to take this road and head for home. Yes, going down is always easier. It's the most enjoyable part of the walk, going down the hill. Millie's got her tongue hanging out. Okay, come on. Just saying hello. And this house is a friend of mine. They have up for sale. I love that front porch, don't you? Well, as I said, we were getting all the heat ducts replaced. Bye, Melissa.
idea.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's going to be a big job.